Hey Chris, should we do one of the workshop updates?
Yeah.
What you got there then?
It's a tape. It's one of these retro devices from the 90s, which many youngsters don't know what they're on about these days, but...
Okay then. Right, so what are we looking at?
Right. Yep. So, on today's update, we've got a Mark 1 with some rust issues, surprise. Blue one's back on Ashley's ramp, not sure what he's been doing on that. Mark 3 rust problems and adjusting ride height, some rust works on the Black Mark 1. Right, okay, let's go and see what the guys are up to. Right, Roy. Do you want to come and show us through what you've been up to this morning?
I can do. Hold in for a sec.
So what's this one on your ramp then?
Right, basically this one's M4, pretty much the same as last time. Complete full sill end plate on this side, inner and outer sills and outer arches. And rear jacking point as well on this one. Pretty cruddy. But,
so you can see in here has all been cut open. I don't think we've done a video on a full sill end plate, have we? Not yet. We've had, I think we did one that we were going to cut open.
We've done them already installed. But...
Already installed, but this is the, so this has been cleaned up. It's got the rust inhibitor put on, and that's waiting to dry, and then Roy's going to be putting a zinc primer on there and then rebuilding the rear section. What was it like the other side?
The other side is just in the process of being cut open. I've just started. As you can see, someone's had an attempt at repairing the sill end plate of the lower section. Done like maybe a couple of inches of weld, and the rest of it was just bent into place and not even stuck. I've literally just pulled that out with a screwdriver, and someone's attempted to repair in the past. Unfortunately, it's full of filler. And
all right, so you're just in the process of cutting that out now then,
I
aren't
am
you?
indeed. If you look here carefully, you can see this back panel. They've tucked it under the outer skin.
Oh yeah.
So I've seen that.
That's actually quite common, isn't it? That we see that quite a
times.
lot, where they cut it open, put it underneath,
under, and then weld it, and then it's not a good way of doing it at all.
Golly, sir, your car's fixed, man.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, we'll cut all that open, and same again, arch on this side, repair the sill end plate, and we've got the floor rail to do on this one as well, on the offside.
What, one of the two, oh, let's go and have a look at that then quickly.
Yeah. It's, let me put it up in the air quickly.
So is that at the front point, is it, where they...
Yes.
Where,
someone's attempted to repair it before, but it has.
Oh yeah.
Rusted out again. I need a torch.
You got a torch on you, Ash? No? Got a torch? Right, we've got a torch. We've got light.
Yes. So, a very bad repair has been done in the past. As you can see.
Just patched over the problem.
Just patched over. Yeah, it's pretty much just patched over. Looks like a pigeon's been under here.
So we're gonna cut this out.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, we'll cut that box section out and create a new one and weld that in. And
okay.
Get that sorted out. It's
It'll be
also in
fixed.
for a standard undersill as well.
Okay.
So good clean up underneath here.
Oh, good to go.
And good to go after that, yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Ash, do you want to show us what you've been up to at all on yours, car?
I'm in the middle of something.
Fair enough. All right. Let's go and have a look at the Mark 3 on my ramp. So this Mark 3 is a good one to show because it's got some rust issues. I haven't put the car up. You know, a lot of people don't know that these Mark 3s are rusting, but they do suffer with rust, and they do seem to be going in the same place time and time again, which is just at the rears. Okay, so this one's come in and it said it possibly needed some welding. I have had my fingers in this one a little bit, but I left the other side for it to so you can see what it's like to look at before anything is touched. So what we'll be doing on this one is cutting out all this metal work here that's rusted all underneath, and then just have to recreate it. This is where all Mark 3s go. Yeah, I remember it happened last time when my fingers started poking at metal work. Let me just grab my little scraper. This one's having an under seal as well, so we would have to be cleaning this up anyway with a wire brush and a scraper. But if this isn't treated and it's just left, we have seen them. We've actually had one, haven't we? With holes in here. These subframe braces as well are notoriously for rusting completely away. Sometimes there's 17mm bolts on here. They've been reduced down to around 13mm. Oh, sorry, 12mm. No 13mm really, is there on an MX5? So yeah, quite bad really. So let's have a look at this side. I haven't touched this side at all. This is completely untouched. Maybe the person that found this rust had a bit of a poke here. And then if you have a look here, if you're looking at this from the outside, you wouldn't think maybe there's too much of a problem here, but it's actually a bit more solid than what I thought it would be. But you can still see that there's rust issues here, and it's all got to be cut out and replaced. Well, this doesn't look good there, does it? Oh, it's all going down my top. Looks like we're getting the flappy wheel out on that. So yeah, some rust issues, an engine service, and a few other bits and pieces on this one, and a full under seal. But I've got to start concentrating my time in these rust areas here. And again, you can see the subframes. Oh.
That's a new subframe.
That's not good, is it? Have we seen one go there before? These bits have gone, but I'm not too sure about this one.
Yeah, I've seen one before. That was in that one where I could get my fist up in a hole
Yeah.
up here somewhere.
Okay, all right, well, I'm going to be having to chat to the customer about that one. Right, on that note, let's move on to the next one, shall we? All right, Jim.
All right, Chris.
How's it going?
Rusty.
Rusty. So Jim's been working on this one. This one came in, usual thing, rusty seals, a suspension issue where the front drivers was sitting a lot lower, and we've rolled the arches, haven't we? Mm-hmm. So you've so talk us through what you've done at the moment. You've adjusted the suspension, haven't you?
Yep.
So what did we do there then?
The back's been brought up about 5mm to change the stance a little bit.
Oh yeah, the customer wanted some rake, so the back's been lifted up a little bit.
And just level out the front a bit.
Yeah, it was
another tweak, I think, when the wheels are on.
Yeah, we'll set it back down and see how it goes. Done some rust works on the. We were doing the underseal, and again we've talked about this before. We then found a rust issue in the front wheel arch, and that also went back into the inside, where we've actually had to put a plate inside the driver's footwell. When we cut that section there that you can see, then there was some rust in there. We've cleaned it up, we've treated it, we've welded in one panel, and then this is the outer panel that's being welded in now. And then once Jim's finished doing that, we'll carry on with the underseal, and the car can go off to paint. We've done also the seal with a panel, prefabricated panel. This side's been done. We've shown many of these. Again, I think the rear sill end plate was okay. I think this had an inner seal as well. So that's all going to be going to the paint shop to be sorted out. And we've rolled the arches. These were done this morning. So the customer wanted the arches rolled. We do rolling arches. The crucial thing when you roll an arch is just getting the heat on the paintwork, so you don't crack the existing paint. We've rolled these and the paint didn't split. It's one of those things where it can, but if you can just get enough heat in that paintwork. But the other crucial thing is the arches aren't rusty. If you've got rusty arches and you try and roll your arches, they'll just won't go right. They'll just go a funny shape and just fall apart. Okay, I think that's it really. All right, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support on the channel and the views and the likes. Keep sharing the videos, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
It just doesn't want to cut. That's the trouble. I've already had to oil these once. Oh, it's got a fucking